Hi, everyone was excited about Hillary Clinton being president, and I inherited from two female presidents. So I just want to give a shout out to NBCC's forward-looking gender politics. Um, it's really nice to be here. I still feel a little bit shocked that I'm standing in front of John Ashbery, Neil Doctorow, and so many of my fellow critics. I'm still a 9-year-old boy delivering the Sacramento Bee on a giant female bicycle with huge bubble tires. When I moved here 12 years ago, I spent a lot of my lunch hour in Times Square going to a newspaper store which had about 200 different newspapers from Iowa, from Cleveland, all over the country, and it was sort of a scriptorium. And when I first came to an NBCC event, it was downtown at the NYU Law Library, and for some reason everyone was lined up on stage, all 24 board members, about to be sort of teleported somewhere. But it was really exciting to me to see the people living in the flesh, whose bylines I had been reading on my lunch hour, and elsewhere. And one of the things I think I spent a lot of time harping about during the time that I was president for just 2 years was that there was no place for these critics now anymore. I really believe, and it's not just a sort of nostalgic newspaper reader and deliverer sensibility, that the American democracy is firmly embedded in our newspapers. The Federalist Papers traveled by newspaper. And I think we are at the cusp of something different, and we talked a lot about this and angered a lot of bloggers during my presidency, but I felt very strongly that it was something we needed to talk about, because book reviews, as much as it's nice to talk about books, to criticize books, to analyze books, I think good criticism will always exist because good minds will always exist, but readers will not always exist if we don't have the way of getting it to them. And so I hope that in the future, the NBCC, as much as we're excited about technology, and there are many, many things we can do with it, that we deeply think about the difference it makes when there are 1 million people reading a book review and 1,000. Thank you.
Thank you, John.